Let me be your blade. Tempest! Storm! Hear my command! Transmitting free. Appear before me.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds. One with the sounds. Break.
The thorns are blocking our path. The thorns are blocking. The thorns are blocking our path. Weird. We'll have to clear them before we can reach the beacon. Oh, please be careful. They look sharp. Maybe we can find something nearby to help us deal with them.
Cherish every gain.
Master Tianxing, are you alright? This is my first time on a battlefield. It feels so different here.
I know another shipment of supplies has just arrived.
But the
Tell them it's an emergency. We are working. I'll talk to them if you can't make. Move! What is it? You new here? Are you backups too? Wait, you don't look like one of us.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Range.
Excuse me, one moment, please. Careful! This chest vital An outrider. So, you were part of the backup force, right? Oh, sorry. Have to answer this. Yes, what is it? An overclocked resonator. Understood. I'll be there immediately. I'm sorry, wounded soldiers are being sent back from the front lines. We need someone to escort them to the medics, but I've got to deal with the overclocked
What exactly do you need us to do?
Just make sure they are safe. The medics will take... Thank you.
It's so busy here.
Things are always like this in the rear. The frontline soldiers focus solely on battle, but supplies, medical care, equipment maintenance, personnel management, and logistics. They must.
So this is what a real war looks like.
Most people would never have the chance to witness any of this. It's natural for you not to know. I think this is exactly what our military strives for, to ensure peace.
Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm just a little out of breath. It's okay. I'm fine.
I'll go find a medic.
Like I said...
Please calm down. Your wound is still bleeding.
That's barely a scratch. You can't stop me. That's not bravado. My wounds can...
Stop squirming, will you? Please hold him still for me.
Sure.
Thank you for your assistance.
They look badly injured.
Don't worry, I've heard from veterans that soldiers used to be ordinary people, not resonators. The battles were brutal even back then, with the stead, but things have improved. Each injury represents countless tacit discords eliminated by our brave soldiers. Resonators in the Midnight Rangers are incredible warriors. Those who have to retreat from injury must have...
They are the ones keeping our people safe. What I've been doing is not worth mentioning compared to them.
Please don't put it like that. Without your help, now that they're all safe, you should go and take care of your own issues.
Thank you. May I ask where the quartermaster...
The quartermaster isn't here. He's on the floor above.
Rover, where are we going next?
Here are some...
Oh, great. You have my...
Have you confirmed the inventory? What about the spare list? Sort out the... deliver this list to Asher. You're not Ewa. Where...
Excuse me. I'm an outrider of the Midnight Rangers. This is Rover, and this is Master Tianxing, who came here to look for someone.
Jinzhou is the gateway to Huanlong, and the Desert Rock Highland is the gateway to Jinzhou. A single breach could have dire consequences. Our defense must hold at all costs. The tacit discords are not humans. They don't do truces or ceasefires. For as long as they exist, this war will rage on endlessly. Supply is the lifeblood of our army, and I am tasked with keeping it flowing. But now we are facing a shortage. I saw you help arrange the wounded there. Your Sholan would need your help more than I do. Thank you, but I must remain to over...
Sure. Please excuse me. I'll join.
What are you doing? Oh, please excuse me. Thought that was a grenade. Is this It's a type of old-fashioned explosive. The lament caused a global technological regression and shortage of resources. While tacitite weapons were being developed, most people had limited knowledge of tacitite as an energy source. As a result, primitive products combining old and new technology emerged. The hand grenade was one of them. With the
Master Tianxing, have you found the person you're looking for?
Yes, I found Zhuyan. We will return to the city with the logistics team. We will go find Mr. Zhang Ye to let him know he is safe. I heard you two still have other... It's my great pleasure to have met you.
Us running into Master Tianxing was a one-off incident. Have you thought of something, Rover?
I think.
So Madam Magistrate wants to tell us about the TD outbreak? If those tacit discs... We haven't reached the front line.
General! Follow the Qinglong!
Tell truth from facade. Break! Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider! Truth from facade. Fear no more. Bide the time. Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable. Settled. Tell truth from facade. Fear no more. Tell truth from facade.
Wind Rider. Now. You won. Tell truth from the sun. Unstoppable. Retreat to advance. Fear no more. Time to fight back.
What's the matter? Are you all right? Oh, I was worried. You just stood there and gazed into the distance.
It felt as if I was seeing through the eyes of a tacit discord.
An imposing warrior wielding the power of a Tinglong. The Tinglong is the Midnight Ranger's emblem. It's also the symbol of General Tian. The front lines are not far from here. General Tian must be there. It doesn't your vision. The battle itself is the streams from the Norfolk Barrens feel over. Something resonate with the tacit discord. Rover?
According to Baja, the leaf showed residual fluctuations of tacit discords. Those fluctuations pointed to a certain set of coordinates.
And that is Teacher Village in the Central Plains. As I make myself rover, perhaps...
Sounds come forth, one with the sounds.
Let me be your blade. I'm okay.
Appear before me. Rejuvenating snow.
The end has come. Remnants of the past. Sounds come one with the sounds.
I'm okay. This must be the place. I sensed something ominous from the leaf back there, but I couldn't pinpoint its source. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. And now, the hatred and pain is so strong in this place. I don't even need to concentrate to feel it. Something terrible must have happened here. We have to be cautious. The tacit field. Let's take out those tacit discords first. Let me be your blade.
No hesitation. The end has come.
Let me be your blade. Please. Hey, ha! Hey, precipitant! Hey, hey, ha!
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Appear before me.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Storm, hear my command! Don't worry.
Sounds. Moment of resonance.
Let me be your blade. Hey! Please.
Swift and resolute. Strike for the shadows.
I think I found something, Rover. Ritualistic wooden plaques. But why are they here? They seem to belong to what I remember reading.
I see. Let...
Watch out! Something's not right. Brother. Help. It seems
to only tacit discords attack this one, turning the last bits of a human's I'm sorry. No, that's beyond my ability. Rover. It seems to be begging for the village is crying. Something truly off based on the evidence we've found and the condition of these ruins. That perhaps the tacit field has kept this village from. There must be. I'll inform you. Sorry. I know it doesn't. Thank you, Rover. As for the little one here. The area is a mess, but it doesn't look like a war zone. Look, there are many footprints here. These are traces left by a fight. Someone was injured. These cards. The Fraxidus is likely behind it all.
The Fraxidus?
Yes. I don't know much about the Fraxidus, but as an outrider, I've worked on related cases. It's a group of extremists obsessed with fusing humans with tacit discords.
Fusing humans and tacit discords?
We've seen signs of their above the art. No one, and they're a man. They belong to this. If he's responsible for what happened to these.
Guess you won't need my self-introduction. Oh, I spent... If you need to hear it from me, then yes, I am Scar. Cruel and twisted maniac. We deserve a meeting free of such disturbances, don't you agree? The girl, she's gonna sway your judgment. Don't worry, I don't plan to make you hate me just yet. She is safe now. Well, let's just enjoy our time together for the moment. Forget about that irrelevant person, will you? To begin with, I heard you've lost your memories. Indeed. I'll tell you then. Before you knew anything about this world, you were already the center of conflict. You are the unknown variable we've been waiting for. From the moment you opened your eyes, everyone you've met, including that girl you care so much about, they all knew how valuable you are. The world is a cruel place. You are a living, breathing person, but you're just a pawn to many. That's why I'm here, because I see you as a dear friend, and I want to tell you the truth. I am so sorry for everything you're about to face, but truth hurts sometimes. I know you are not one I can sway with simple words. My goal is simple. I just want to deepen our mutual understanding, nothing more. Come on. Observe the surroundings a little more and tell me what you see. As you learn more about this world, your true desires will surface. And before that, I don't want anyone to disturb my precious alone time with you. Why do you have to assume we are the culprits? Maybe you should be asking me what actually happened here. I won't tell you everything just yet, so go ahead. What do you see? Bravo! Didn't think you'd catch on to that. Now, what is the conclusion you've drawn? How typical. The age-old tale of savage wolves and helpless lambs. Good and evil as clear as day. It's a tired story that people cling to in their mundane lives. But let me ask you this. Do you truly believe the real world can be that simple? Let me give you a couple more tips. The truth is far more complicated than you think. First, who are the players in our tale? An innocent girl, a revered leader, and a flock of simple villagers. Next, what makes up our make-false devotion? Fleeting now, Rover. The story is yours to spin. I'm eager to hear your version after you've learned more. Our story begins here. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village, lived a flock of... In the day, they toiled for food. Fables. Stories told and retold through the ages. But they always draw from real life. The same story gets told by many. And each person brings their own spin. Their own focus. Whatever you learn from it is just one of countless different interpretations. Like us now, caught in a carefully crafted plotline, a scheme I had no hand in. This village marks the beginning of my story with Jinzhou. So that magistrate led you here to meet me. One day, the shepherd brought with a wave of his flock. And no longer the flock worshipped their shepherd turned god. Pray, what's wrong? Does my story make you uncomfortable? Imagine you were one of those lambs, facing... Oh, so we agree already. You are right. But the world we live in falls short of our ideals. It's up to the two of us to make that ideal world a reality. The lambs reveled in endless bonfire parties, celebrating their new god every night. Except the one little black lamb. As each night passed, it was the only one to notice how its flock was dwindling away. Rover, do you think someone would give you what you want? I once believed that too. Thought as long as I paid a high enough price, I could get my desired outcome. But true equality is scarce, always has been. The world was never a fair place. When to receive equal retribution, one must give more and more and more. When every wish comes with a hefty price, people weigh their options carefully. When they can make someone else bear the price, they all rush to make more wishes. They don't consider they too may one day pay for another's selfish desire. Funny, isn't it? Later, the shepherd openly blamed the black lamb for the flock's decline. On the next day, the white lambs welcomed the rising sun as usual, but the black lamb was nowhere to be found. The shepherd introduced an unspoken rule to this village. One that our black lamb violated by telling the truth. Suddenly, the once doting god stopped fulfilling wishes because no more sacrifices were being made. After witnessing the black lamb's actions and hearing from their almighty shepherd, what do you suppose the white lambs did? Those oblivious lambs. Little did they know the most fearsome demon was right under their noses. Well done. You didn't let any details slip. Now, I wonder, what is your takeaway from this story? Answer me and I'll reveal the truth of what happened. Who was the real culprit behind the diminishing number of lambs? Brilliant answer. You saw past the obvious. The true culprit was not the shepherd, but the white lambs who chose to follow his rules. The shepherd never forced them into anything. He merely presented a choice, a possibility. No one would have been killed if they simply refrained from making those wishes. Their greed and indifference were the cause of it all. Now, my second question. What price did the lambs pay for their wishes? But that's why they wanted it in the first place. Why would they trade their wealth for a wish when... Here's my final question. What happened to the black lamb? Don't rush, Rover. Take your time. What is the truth you've uncovered?
The shepherd was granting wishes by sacrificing the lives of lambs. The flock never found out about it.
Really? Oh, you're such a good little lamb. Do you really believe a hero would show up and save the day? Little lambs cowered and huddled in their village, terrified of the relentless wolf packs. Until a shepherd arrived. bearing the gift of wishes and providing shelter and sustenance. Slowly, the shepherd gained control over the flock, and the lambs lived contented lives. But this is not the end of our story. The shepherd found the solitary black lamb in his flock and offered to grant any wish it desired. In exchange, he wanted one of its companions as a sacrifice. The black lamb refused, and it was shunned by its flock, left without shelter or sustenance. After the black lamb's exile, more lambs continued to vanish. The shepherd then blamed the black lamb for breaking the rules and withheld his wish-granting power as punishment. From the very beginning, the lambs knew the risk of making wishes. They too could become sacrifices for those of others. But they always believed it wouldn't be them. Meanwhile, some lambs reasoned that since they had already risked being sacrificed for someone else's wish, it was then only fair to pass on that risk for a chance at fulfilling their own desires. And so they continued to play the game. They all knew the consequences, but chose to remain silent. Fearful, yet greedy, they followed the shepherd's orders and made wishes again and again. Until one day, a brave black lamb spoke up, shattering the flock's facade, their illusion of a peaceful and happy life. Black lamb got in their way, and that of the shepherd's greedy pursuit, sparking hatred in their hearts. Suddenly, they could no longer ignore the blood and ashes of past sacrifices littering the ground. How do you like my story, Rover? What really happened here? I suppose you already have it figured out? The black lamb who rebelled against the rules, and the white lambs who succumbed to their greed. The innocent maiden sacrificed, and the villagers who turned on each other in a ruthless frenzy. They had it coming. All the shepherd had to do was execute the rebel. Fun answer, but no. Not even close. I was never the shepherd. Never will be. Interesting, Rover. Well then, let's see if this black lamb is going to end up like you say. Welcome to the realm of endless chaos. Now is your time to think, Rover. What is the right path to take? Oh, you found us already. Shake and shiver, blink an eye. A flock of lambs comes passing by. Fleece of white, black, and red. Who's the sweetest one ahead? Watch out, my dear. Your pioneers are lying at your feet. Don't look back. join them on this right. Don't rush. One slip and you'll shatter to pieces.
One with the sounds.
Speed! Such brutality! Can't you see? We are... Tell me, do you want to be the rule-setting shepherd or the rule-breaking black lab? If a sane person manages to survive in a realm of lunatics, would you call them the last one of reason? Or the sole apostle? Think about it! The shepherd is not the preordained he is gone for good. The black lad can reclaim the trust of its herd. And eventually, there will be none left to be victims or oppressors.
With the sounds. Bad timing.
Let me be your blade.